So, people, this is Bugsy, and this is the yellow ball of love on Sakamaru. Yellow ball of love, that's what you're calling yourself now? Yes. And oh yeah, on the fourth day of Sonic Boom, month of victory again, gave to me a whole, a whole bunch of Sonic couples. Okay, guys, this is our thoughts about Sonic couples, and I know Sonic Boom month is actually supposed to last the entire month, but ooh, let's just say with a lot of stuff I've been doing lately, oh yeah, this stuff has been in the back of my mind. But we're gonna start now by talking about a very famous Sonic couple that is near and dear to everybody's hearts that ever grew up with Sadium like we did. And seriously, any Son Amy negative comments about Son Sally will be deleted, or we will deal with you in an orderly fashion. But probably we'll just deal with you in an orderly fashion.
Sally, I don't like Sally.
This kid doesn't know because it was before his time.
I really don't like Sally. No. Watch Sonic Boom. So that's
Now what we're doing is Sonic couples today, Armando.
oh yeah.
So,
Wait, I do watch Sonic couples.
so anyways, our intern Armando. We have many interns today. I'm glad I never hire any chick interns. God, we'd
What?
get. I'm glad I don't hire any chick interns. We'd have a lot of lawsuits, thanks to a certain just thanks to a certain yellow person. Hey! Bugsy, you can hire girl interns. It's not like I'm gonna grab their butts. You openly admit that every time we're drunk. Okay? So I'm not even gonna entertain that idea. Alright, whatever. But I'm saying we can hire girl interns. Bugsy, how about you actually give Ari a job? Harima, think about your wife, man. Dude, I won't touch her. When the moment she married Harima is the moment she stopped being, a chick to me. Are we doing a Clark reference? A Clark 2 reference? Yes. So, anyways, let's get started. Okay. We're gonna start with Sonic and Sally. And then make our way down to the ridiculous couple pairings. Oh, before we begin though, Shadow and Cream? Really? Shadow and Cream.
Who's cream? That don't sound like cream. You talk about the cream that you eat.
No, Cream the Rabbit.
Cream the rabbit.
I mean, Cream's little, and Shadow's probably like pushing 100 because he never freaking ages. Well,
How old is Sonic?
21.
In real life? Like in
If he was it's the 21st anniversary of Sonic. And if he was an actual person, yes, he'd be 21. I think. If we're somewhat correct on that. So, anyways.
So all of them is 21?
No, not all of them.
Who's not 21?
Cream, Amy. I don't know. We could go around ages, Armando, but we really got a show to do here. Okay, people. This dude is gonna talk to you all about Sonic and Sally haters. I mean, Son Sally haters that are Son Amy fans. Now, granted, we don't have any beef with any of you Son Amy fans that respect the fact that there was a girl before Amy, but we we don't respect that you bash. We don't respect that some of you bash Sally just because she has no clothes. Sonic has no clothes. I mean, basically, he's running around. He's running around naked. All he has is gloves and a freaking pair of shoes. Why you getting on freaking? Why you freaking getting on Sally about that? And it's not like you see anything. It's totally not like you see anything either. So don't even give us that crap. And Amy wouldn't be a role model to anybody because all she likes to do is chase down Sonic and hope he surrenders so she can marry him. Boom. all right, you two. We need to start this. Well, we gotta be starting something now, don't we? Yep.
People, I wasn't gonna make this, but I think that it's a must do video right now. This has to end right now. People, when I upload something like, oh, sorry, if I upload something like my son Sally romantic moments video, I expect people who like that cover watch it. And that is my problem right now. Okay, if you like Son Amy, then it's not like you're not allowed to watch him. In fact, if you like, for example, Sonic Storm 12 who loves Son Amy but actually respects opinions, then you can watch it. You are allowed to watch it. But if you are, not being names here, someone who don't like either the couple or Sally, why the fuck are you watching the video then?
I know.
Sally romantic bonus squad is really loved by the community. But there's always some stupid fanboy that write comments like this. Ooh, I hate Sally, she's so stupid because she's naked. Oh my god, I hate her, fuck her. Oh, I hate her. So,
nice.
If you don't like it, then why do you watch a video about a character / couple that you know you don't like? That is the most stupid thing ever.
Here's the thing. I don't really think they hate Sally as much as they do. I think it's just the fact that they know Amy, because some of them from these guys that grew up with like Sonic Adventures, basically Sonic X, they're going with what they know. I mean, they've probably seen Senium once in their lifetime before, now that it's everywhere. But I think, they're just going with what they know. When they see something like Sally, they're like, oh, this is horrible. She's half naked, blah, blah, blah. I get tired of that too. Because, I understand you guys are kind of sticking with what you know. But remember, Sally is Sonic's first real, technically, girlfriend. And what is Amy? Amy is freaking nothing. Do you understand? They're not together, even though Sega keeps hinting at that, and I do not know why. And the fact is, he's 20. What in the crap are you saying, Mac? Oh, god dang. Mac, I told you not to come in today. You can take the day off. Mac, that's your opinion. Sonic don't like Amy like that. And just for that, we're docking your pay. We're docking your pay. Oh, employees, right? Yeah. I swear to God, where do we find these people? I don't know. Hey, Armando. What do you think? What do you think about what we're talking about right now?
Let's see. What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think?
Say apart one more time.
Oh, we just said, people, I think we think people only hate Son and Sally, Sonic and Sally together because some of them grew up with just Amy and that's all they know. So when they see Sally, they just feel like, oh, who's this character and why is she half naked and blah blah blah.
Well, I feel, why would they act like that and they act like they never saw a Sonic character before? Man, they acted like they hate, they don't hate one of them, but they hate the other. So if you hate, um, Sonic's girlfriend or whatever, naked, and you don't hate that other girl, then you're messing with Sonic too. Cause Sonic's naked and his girlfriend.
Well, Sally wears the best in boots, but seriously, that doesn't make her naked though.
Yeah, no.
But people like to assume that she's naked because she only wears the vest and boots. But the kid has a point though. If you don't like it, if you don't really. But here's our advice to you people. Yeah, you don't have to freaking watch a Sonic and Sally thing and be little trolls because, ew, you only like Amy. Amy is so perfect. No, and let me tell you, in the comic books, maybe, but in the games, no. She's the definition of she's the definition of a stalker. She'll never leave Sonic alone. She will always freaking mess with him. She will always freaking chase him down and ask to marry him. Now you guys can say, "Oh, Amy's just so much in love with Sonic and stuff." No, that's being creepy. If Sonic says no a whole bunch of times, well, it's an old saying, but when someone says no means no, people. No means no. And Amy doesn't understand that. And even if Sonic really did love Amy, which I highly, highly doubt, but you guys are probably gonna say, "Oh, it's because of Sonic X." No, it isn't. No, it isn't. let me talk for a minute, Bugsy. All we're saying, guys, is that Sonic may love Amy. We know Sonic loves Sally in the comic books, but we just don't see Amy getting with Sonic and Sonic getting with Amy. And the only reason, if he ever did get with Amy, Robotnik would use that as an excuse to try and get him in the traps. So maybe you guys are right. Maybe he does like Amy in the games, but only to probably to protect her, or what have you. So basically, if he does, okay, he does. But we grew up on the fact that Sonic only had one girlfriend and that was Sally. Yeah, we always saw Amy as like this annoying fangirl that wouldn't leave Sonic alone, and we think she peeks at him in the shower and crap, and it's like a mixture between Porky's. Oh, we're talking about Porky's now. No, we think she peeks through a hole. Oh yeah, that's messed up. And so pretty much we just think Amy's like the ultimate stalker. And and Sally. Now let's take a look at Sally for a minute. She's independent. She pretty much can handle herself in any kind of situation mostly. And we use mostly because we're not going to talk about issue 134. We'll never talk about that issue. And she's strong and independent, blah blah blah, and all that good stuff. You know, and all I see with Amy, you know, freaking, I feel like the whole world could end. As long as she's with Sonic, she's all right. That's how I see it. But probably that's just me. But anyways, and also Sonic is a little bit older than Amy now, so pedophilia. Okay, so let's move on. So, okay, what else we're gonna look at here? Oh yeah. I'm sorry, we were gonna let you hear the rest of this, but we had our own little conclusion. So sorry. Okay. Okay, and we're not even gonna talk about another Sonic cover. We're gonna talk about Tails having a girlfriend. Okay. Okay, through the various long history of Tails, he's only technically had one, and that was Cosmo and Sonic X. But he had to kill Cosmo to say Cosmo had to sacrifice herself to save the world. So Tails had to shoot her, and it hurt him. It hurt him. It hurt him deep, man. So deep. I feel like if they made another one, he'd still be crying. He'd still just be looking at the sky, just wondering why God, why did I do it? You know, he'd still be wondering to himself that, you know, he feels like, oh my God, I'm so sad. And now for the other part, the comics.
Bugsy, how many pieces of pizza in there?
Oh, Armando, there's only one left, but it's only left for who? It's only left for the J-Man.
Oh, bro.
So, anyways, now if we look at the comic books, Tails. Okay, and Mobius 25 years later, and I can't get over it. Why is Tails with Mina? Come on, people. Give me your answers. I want to know. I want to freaking know. Just tell me. Okay? Tell me, folks. Yes.
TT, I'll finish.
Just tell me. That's all I want to know. But anyways, and now we're going to talk about Fiona. Fiona the Fox, or as we like to call her, oh dude, you don't want to know what we like to call her. What are we gonna? Oh yeah, you don't want to know. It's just us, probably calling her a slut. Actually, calling her Scourge's little slut. Oh, dude, we gotta not do that because people actually do like Fiona. We know. Yeah, because she broke Tails' heart basically with Scourge. It's just crazy. I wouldn't say crazy. I'd say messed up to Tails because he actually thought he had a shot. At first, it was about saw freaking Fiona and Sonic making out, and he was like, "Oh God," and she pretty much pulls him aside, and this is back when she was still good, or I don't think she was ever good to begin with. Personally, I think she always had that like dark, deep evilness, and Scourge kind of brought that out of her, but. And Sonic pretty much said, I can save you from that freaking prison camp you were in, and she's basically a little miss. Yeah, we're not gonna say it because we said every little thing about Fiona in the past, and I don't feel like we need to say it again. But then Tails gets slapped in the freaking face. So hard, I think actually he went a few feet in the air. I swear to God, people, Tails gets like the bad end of the stick. And then, there was this one chick he was actually. There was one chick when he was actually with the Down Under Freedom Fighters with Sonic, Barbary Koala. And she was a little older than Tails, but she I don't know, she liked Tails. And yeah, normally would say creepy or whatnot, but come on, Tails. I felt like Tails, and this is probably before the whole Fiona thing, but Tails and Barbary Koala, huh? I actually found that to be okay, but because they were all there, she'd kiss him on the cheek and some stuff, and I was like, God dang, Tails, Tails is becoming quite the ladies man. I remember us reading it and we're just, Tails becoming quite the ladies man. And there's this other chick from the Journey of the East that actually, Tails, this one little fox actually liked too. What's her name? Little Moon, Little something. But she really liked Tails, and I thought, freaking, I thought that was freaking amazing, because it gave us hope that Tails could actually probably have a good freaking relationship without it ending in tragedy, or him being hit. And I feel like Tails gets a bad rap when it comes to girls. I mean, Sonic gets all the chicks. Let's be real with ourselves here. In the comic books, Sonic pretty much gets all the chicks because all the chicks fall for him in some ways. Mina, Amy, Sally, Fiona for a bit. He gets all this. He gets all this all these chicks. And Tails, little Tails, he don't get nothing. And I felt sorry for him. I really do. I just feel, and freaking Fiona goes you can't trust anybody. But, you put your faith inside Scourge. You put your faith inside Destructix it's the thing to do. Oh man, I don't like Fiona. We were just talking about Fiona. I don't know, I hate her too. But we gotta admit, freaking Sally socking her in the gut was the best thing ever in that comic. Oh dude, when Sonic Comic World was still around, I reread that just to see that part again. Oh, she was she said something like, he's had enough of your games, and boom. I guess someone told her about the slap, the freaking slap that took Tails off 2 feet in the air. Oh, dude, I swear to God, I bet you freaking Sally would have probably did more to her, but they were on a mission. Okay. Now, there are a few couples we wish to talk about with you now. And sorry, we just started to talk about freaking Fiona without any warning or anything about that. So, people, now we're gonna just talk about freaking the last thing on our list. We're gonna talk about one thing. Okay, but seriously, Shadow and Cream, creepy. Whoever thought of that idea, you are really, really weird. Okay, Silver and Blaze, probably good, but all I've ever seen them be is friends almost. So, I don't see anything there. Sonic and Blaze for the games, for appearing in the games. I can actually see something romantically growing with them. I mean, that should have been what was going on with Sonic 06 in the first place. Personally, I'm kind of with you guys too on that, because Sonic getting with Blaze, I guess that could work. I could see something, a romantic thing kind of blooming between them. I can see something like that. Yeah, and if you don't see it, well, think about it for a minute. Um, Sonic and Rouge. You can feel this one, Bugsy. Shut up. We are not talking about. We are not talking about my things. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Fine. Jesus, you take all the fun out of it, like I always do. You suck, man. You suck. And oh yeah, Civilization trailer. We need to look at that later. Oh God, I'd like to get Civilization. I love the Civilization games. Dude, Sonic. Okay. So, in conclusion, this is just a little talk about Sonic couples, which ones we actually like, which ones we don't like, which ones we think are weird.
Okay, you've been doing that for 43 minutes.
So, people, this is On Sakamaru.
You can finish talking.
Wait a minute. I gotta see if the camera's right. Yeah, let's see if the camera's right. So, this is Bugsy, this is On Sakamaru, and this is Harima. Oh yeah, if we didn't talk about any couplings, other couples, we didn't feel like they needed to be mentioned or needed to be talked about, simply because we just didn't feel like doing that. But we will leave you with this. We will leave you with a mental image that will probably scar you forever. Think we need you to think about this for a minute. Freaking Rouge and Tails. Good night, everybody.
So that's your last video?